Yeah, man. So, and I've shown many videos with this thing in South Africa. And deze video is in Engels, man. Video, ja, in Engels. If you hear me speaking a strange language in between my videos, is my jungle language from Amazon jungle. I'm African from Amazon jungle. To me, African is a phenotype, so let's keep it simple. Like this guy was singing, Peter Tosh, no matter where you come from, he was singing about a phenotype. But anyways, man, I'm gonna leave it at that. So I'm just gonna show a compilation of parts what is going on in South Africa and these so-called foundational broken Americans, man. Because these so-called Americans said they was boycotting Asians, but now this Tariq Nasheed is in Japan. But I was of Japan, or if you want to say it like we say Japan, but whatever, man. So, anyways, he's now over there, but he seemed like he's in pain, man. I think maybe I have something of it here. It seems like he's in pain. Maybe he didn't find the medicine for his kidney stone in Turkey. When you remember when he was eating the jollof rice, he was cussing out Africans and Jamaicans, all those things. He was doing the same thing back then, going to going to Jamaica and then attack people, man. So that is a sickness that runs through their vein. As I say, their vein, because most of them do it. So I have a part of this video like this one. Queen Fee and her team were on the ground for 5:30 a.m. yesterday morning to push the Chinese investors to employ the second batch in Riveria. Riveria. Last week they employed 200 South Africans and now they want them to take the second batch and give our people proper contracts and PPE. So and yeah, this part I got a piece of this video where she's saying if the government, South African government, doesn't give them jobs, they will go and deregulate all these so-called companies of these foreign investors and just like you see there in the background. I'm gonna show a part of the video in a minute, man. Got this one. This one is where this woman and her group went to a so-called Caucasian guy home in South Africa, because there was a so-called black African woman working there doing nails for people, and they wanted her to come out so they could stop her shop or whatever they was doing. But this Caucasian didn't want to let them in. I'm gonna show a part of this video also, man. This one was what, blah, blah. Oh yeah, they said, I don't know if this is true. They say these South Africans are now so hungry because all these foreigners are gone. Those guys who had the shops, now they have to go on the street and loot because they are hungry. I don't know if it's true. I'm gonna show a part of this video also. Oh yeah, and this was a so-called foundationally broken American. Because it's fake black Americans, because Columbus was in Haiti, not in North America. He was never in North America. If Columbus discovered America, he discovered a place called Haiti Española. So all these foundational black Americans there, your country name is the United States. It's not America. The Americas is South America, a different continent. Columbus discovered America by going to South America, a different continent just like Asia and Africa. So all this FBA stuff is all fake. That's why I was saying Tariq Nasheed cannot be a Maroon, because Maroon live in South America. It's a different continent. But anyway, I will show a part of this girl, her video. She's mad because she's saying she doesn't want people to start a so-called Africa town in because it's the same thing I was saying just now about this Maroon thing. This James Smalls and this Tariq Nasheed. It was not James Smalls. This other Anderson, this economy guy Anderson with the native black American stuff. He was one of those people who came up with this FBA stuff. But anyways, he was going around also and gathering money from the government in the United States that he was Maroon and African. But he is quattrone, he is mixed quattrone or something, maybe 30% and mixed or whatever he is. That's a quattrone. So giving you slavery money and maroon money or African money is just like giving the colonizer money. These black Americans cannot claim anything about slavery because they have colonizer blood to up to 30% or 25%. You are a cartron. Only in America you are black. You are not even black. There is 1.5 billion Africans out there who don't consider you to be black or African because you got Caucasian blood. You saying it's not people saying it. These people claim to be Indian, but they wanna say. I even saw one of these girls say, "You're not supposed to say Negro." Nigeria is in Africa. Judah land of Judah is in Africa. Lions are in Africa. All your Israelite thing is stolen from these Jamaicans over there with the Lion of Judah even in my family we have all those things, so I know yours is fake. Does it work when you do your prayers? No. Does your Bible work when you use your Bible? No. Maybe that should be something to consider. Alright, so these are fake black Americans. Columbus was in Haiti. Hispaniola is South America, a different continent. These and so-called Americans are not even black Americans. You are the United States citizens, if you are even a citizen. And those people who are the... let me leave it at that. I'm going to show the video where she's complaining. So, and no, never anybody told these people they were African. Because my people in the Amazon jungle, I'm OKHANO. My people, my race, my house, we don't consider plantation people to be African or even black. They are called Negro because they are mixed. My people don't consider themselves to be Negro or black. We identify with ethnicity. I am OKHANO from beginning of time before slavery. When the globe was beginning, my name was OKHANO and it will be till end of days. There is people there, Saramacano and Paramacano or Aukaners and Matawai, Quinty, Waros, Caraiban. Even the Caribbean, I'm not Caraib. Caribbean are Native Americans. Yeah, your black Indians live in South America. The black Indians Columbus was talking about. They are called Sambo. Yeah, they are mixed Africans with these straight hair Native Americans that came from Canada. Above the equator is straight hair people. Below the equator is people with curly hair because of the sun. Their curly hair function just like a helmet. Just like you see then it's Rodman over there. So this is Tariq Nasheed in... with his Asia boycott in Japan to power the Asia boycott. So he's showing off Dennis Rodman that this is their culture. I thought this is a Japanese guy store who printed an American face basketballer on a shirt and selling it. Maybe he's getting some revenue from it. I don't know. Maybe black Americans is getting revenue from this hip hop thing and jazz and blues without me knowing it. I thought I've seen other people owning these stores, printing them in shops and selling these things and making their money, and that is what I've seen. Maybe this is not tethering. This is in Japan, so it's not tethering. And even your music is tethering because it's sampling. This hip hop music sampling means you take a beat of somebody else, you cut it up, and then you change it into your own thing. That is tethering. You're clinging on to somebody else's beat. Yeah, Tariq Nasheed, but you're there in Japan. You are in Japan because you have kidney stone, probably, allegedly. Because you are cursed, you and your black Americans over there. You are a cursed people, just like I've stated in all my videos, nigga. That's the real though. So you see here, he is hurting. Even I'm gonna show the video a part of it and you will see that he's hurting. He will be walking like this, like he needs to take a shit or he is in pain. It's one of those two. This is in Asia, but they have Asia boycott, these black Americans. Yeah, I know. Oh yeah, this guy is gonna speak. He doesn't want to be called FBA because he says they are denigrating so-called other colored and black people and Africans. He's not down with it. But the thing is, people like me, I have no time to distinguish between FBA and black Americans. To me, they are all the same. Go to Tariq Nasheed and the colonizer. That's how I see it. In my life, I don't live in soap series like you live in with a woman and this woman will start trouble so you can get mad and then say, let's make up. That's these Negroes. They are women looking for attention, delineating for 50 years. I'm delineating, man. These maroon people, you said they run away from the plantation. Did they delineate enough for you? If it's not clear to you that you stating that this maroon ran away, these Africans they sold you, was that not the worst, the biggest delineation ever? So why is it necessary for you to delineate? If these Africans sold you into slavery, that's delineation. Maroons ran away and left you on the plantation. Delineation. Why do you need to delineate? If they saw you as the same people, they would not sell you. Did they sell their brother and their sisters? No. That's your story. Just saying, man. So I'm gonna show this video in a sec. There's this guy, Drakey or Drakey, whatever it is. Oh yeah, this guy is also saying to Tariq Nasheed like, I don't agree with this thing that you're attacking all these Caribbeans and African people, and he's also so-called not FBA, non-FBA, and African American. But I'm not busy with that. To me, it's good cop, bad cop. Even if it's good cop or bad cop, it's not even that. That's how it is. Because this Tariq Nasheed will come out and cuss out people, and these guys will come. Man, I'm not done with that, man. I'm not like Tariq Nasheed. Yeah, we don't know that. We have no time in our life to investigate who is FBA or not. That's what I'm saying. We live real manly life. Yeah, we have things to do in our life. Yeah, we have ancestral culture. You don't. Your culture is colonizer culture, mac and cheese, Tariq Nasheed. That's the real talk, man. So I'm gonna show the videos so we can check the videos what are going in South Africa and all these other places, man. Let's see it.
We speak, there's a big construction site where the Chinese investors are building a big mall and also a hotel. However, they chose to employ all.
So that is this woman I was saying. She says these Chinese guys they are building a big hotel, but they chose to hire only Malawians in South Africa. It's not possible. They're gonna go there and cause disturbance until the South Africans get those jobs. Not the foreigners and the other Africans should not get those jobs. So all this so-called Pan-Africanism, I'm showing you all these things when I was saying that Negroes are a different race of people from the plantation and from the jungle of Amazon African as phenotype from the jungle in South America. So when to me, I never saw Black Americans as my people or whatever. I just saw them as human beings until I saw their behavior from up close. Like, oh no, they are just like their ancestors from the black and the black hunters, man. I've shown you videos from the black hunters. Those are the soldiers of the colonizer. That's why Tariq Nasheed is coming out. I'm 30% colonizer blood. Why do you want reparation if you are 30% and or 25% and a colonizer blood? It would be like paying the colonizer for their deed again when they already got money for ending slavery. The colonizer got money for slavery getting ended because they were losing money. It was their property. Yeah, that's why it was called chattel slavery. That's why these black Americans want everybody to say they are black, and then you have no ethnicity. Somebody that was not in slavery will still have their ethnicity. Yeah, they will able to tell you, no, I'm Kikuyu because the Kikuyu was beginning of time. And what they trying to do is what the Caucasian was doing. No, this thing was made. Nigga, you're not our race. You don't know anything about our culture or anything. And I've seen even a black American say, you're not supposed to say Negro and I because you're not black to us. To us, you are a mixed race people and stealing an African black people culture. That's the real talk. What is going on with these black Americans, man? Well, that's the real talk. Don't kid yourself in the game. Let's see it.
There's a big construction site where the Chinese investors are building a big mall and also a hotel. However, they chose to employ all Malawians. The communities they are demanding the jobs. We are saying to every employer who's refusing to to comply with our laws. This is what they're going to experience on a daily basis. South Africans are frustrated. South Africans want their jobs. We are tired of explaining ourselves to government. We are tired of handing over memorandums. We are saying we want these jobs and we want them now. It's either you give it to us or you face an angry, frustrated community on a daily basis. That's how we're going to do it.
What I was saying, so even if you had a job in South Africa right now and you are a foreigner, they will come and take the job, they will take your store, they will take everything. Just fix your own house. Be a king in your own home. Nobody can become king or prince of what or whatever you think in my house. You cannot even approach my house. Only where there is no man, somebody else will get up and try to become a man over there. You stupid. Only people with no culture will accept a leader. Only people with no culture. Let's leave it at that. That's how stupid y'all are. Yeah? You don't know what autonomy means. You have no language. Me, I have my own language. I have my own alphabet. I own everything from beginning of time. You don't. You hear that, Tariq Nasheed?
There's a big construction site.
Yes. But don't do it though.
Either you give it to us or you face.
So this is the part and where I say they went for the nail salon or in the so-called Caucasian guy home. Let's see.
Frustrated community on a daily basis. That's how we're going to do it. Look here, we are not going into your office. We are asking, where is the lady?
Action that you taking. I agree with it. Yes. But don't do it though. You don't
You're going to enter without your permission. That's why we're asking from
you. Ask where's the latest? The latest in or not? That's what you're asking. What do you want to go into the office for?
We don't want to go. We've got a video as well. That is going to be issued on the TV. That's why we brought them, because we don't want to seem as if we're trespassing.
I'm within my right.
We are not going into your office. We're standing here. Saying you, where is the foreigner that is running a business in your apartment?
There's my office. Yes.
You don't know anything about the foreigner that is in your apartment. You don't know it.
My job to point out.
No, I'm asking. Don't you know a foreigner that is in your office? Are you trying to tell me? Are you trying to tell me that you don't know foreigner that is in your office?
Please.
You are not involved, yes, and we're not saying you must come and be involved. But we are telling you that this is now after 1994 that you must know. We are demanding our land back from Kurus like you. Take a video of me. We are demanding our land from people like you who are busy hiding foreigners in your apartments. But doing that, and this is.
So you see that? That's watch it, man. I've got more videos behind this. You see that this is just people on the street will come to your home and start saying, come out and give me your money, give me this business. I'm taking over this house. You are a foreigner. What? Yes. What? Yeah. Fix your own place and your own home. Negro. Me, I was born with a Dutch nationality in the jungle in Amazon, in South America. So, yeah. Just saying, nigga.
Not just a joke. We're fighting for our kids. Your kids doesn't need drugs. Your kids are not involved in drugs. Why are you so selfish as old as you are? You said that you like what we're doing at first, but now we're asking you about the foreigners that are inside your apartment, and you are telling us that you're not going to answer us. We are going to demand that you remove foreigners in your apartment, and maybe if you want someone to rent, we can bring them.
So this is the part I was saying that since foreigners are gone, people are so hungry that they are now looting on the street in South Africa. I don't know if this is the real truth or what the reason is. But anyways, let's see it. Maybe.
Black Americans should be very upset that there is a fucking Africa town.
So this is the girl who was complaining that there should be no Africa town. So why do you ask for reparation? Because Africans were enslaved, and Columbus was in Haiti when he discovered America. That is South America, different continent. So you are fake black Americans. You are the United States of the Americas. Yeah, I know. Comprehension level is zero. That's zero with me. Yeah.
Because we don't need an Africa town. And I don't have nothing to do with the acknowledgement to Black Americans and who we are when it comes to this country, the sweat, blood, and tears and fighting for this country that we've done before anybody. I don't care what y'all talking about. The fact that there's any other goddamn town before it's been anything that has to do with acknowledging Black Americans shouldn't exist either. I don't care about any of it. A Thai town, a Chinatown, a Korea town, whoever. None of that shit should have ever existed, especially before the people who fucking built this motherfucker. I don't care about what.
Where were the Native Americans where these people were building? But anyways, man, your wish has already been granted because Donald Trump is shutting down so-called African American Museum everywhere. You are just American. You're no longer black or African American. I mean, that's the real way to go with it. Yeah, that Trump, shut it down. Real talk. Yeah, your wish is granted. They are shutting down all your so-called fake and black history of slavery because Columbus was in Haiti, not in so-called North America. North America story in 1776. My first treaty it was 1620 in Juca. These people are beyond, yeah.
Nobody's talking about. They doing the same shit that here in Los Angeles when it comes to Leimert Park. Saying that, oh, it's also called Africa Town. I'm never calling that shit no Africa Town. It's called Leimert Park, baby. It was here and before any African, Caribbean, whoever. Y'all integrated into our shit, not the other way around. And yes, Leimert.
Actually, and those so-called slaves were taken to the Caribbeans, where you have referred to as South America, and then taken to North America. Yeah. Columbus was never in North America where you live. Straight-haired Native Americans live in Canada. Some Black Indians live in South America where I live. That's why I know. They live next to me.
Park
Yeah.
is very Pan-African. And hey, it is what it is. But y'all not gonna sit here and try to make it this whole, oh well, it's Africa Town. No, the fuck it's not. The people who it originated from, they deserve to be acknowledged before anybody. Again, I don't care about what nobody talking about.
If that's the case, wouldn't it be the so-called Native Americans? The people whom it originated from? Unless you have proof that you are the so-called Native Americans. Thought so. Yeah, you just got free in 1960. You was marching in Jim Crow stuff. Not even 50 years later, and these people behaving like this, man. Yeah, wonder why they were on the plantation.
So yes, the people in Chicago should be very much in the fucking uproar. Black Americans in Chicago should be very much fucking upset about that shit. Period. Cause how dare y'all sit here and give Africa Town? The fuck that got to do with anything? Nothing. It has nothing to do. That is not an acknowledgement for the things that Black Americans have had to go through this for this country.
East Indians are also black. Maybe you don't know that. Dravidian Indians are also black, so they built America. Yeah, Australian Aboriginal is darker than you ever could be. They are black. They built America. 50 years from now, yeah, black people built America. This Dravidian will get up and say, yes, we the Indians did that. No, yeah, Columbus said he saw Indians. We are those Indians, man. Are we not black? Yes, okay. Yeah, but I'm black American. Columbus was never here in the United States. Black Americans can only be if you refer to Columbus' story in Haiti and Santo Domingo and Venezuela over there. If you go to court, you could never win anything. It's just like the Suriname, you have Samakafonas. These people claim to be Negroes and then they want Samakafonas thing. If you're not from the jungle, why would they give you? You cannot be indigenous to anything. That's how, if you're not from the jungle, you cannot be indigenous to anything. You dumb one. All those people you refer to as living in the trees, only they can claim anything from the ground up. Only they can claim to be indigenous to anything. You are just a child of the Caucasian with 30% Caucasian blood. To us out here, you are mixed, you are colored. You're not African, you're not black, you're just colored. You're just a mixed people, and that's it. You attacking Africans and Caribbean people is just racism. What you have learned from the colonizer, your daddy on the plantation. That's what you're doing. Nothing more, nothing less. Don't kid yourself. My people, as I am, we never saw you as one of us. Because your ancestors were in the army called Black Hunters and the 5 civilized tribes, Buffalo Soldiers, coming into the jungle and capturing my people in America, trying to sell them on the plantations. That's why you have no language and I do. My people, we build boats, we build homes, we build everything. We have original ancestral food. You don't. I have original ancestral God. You don't. Anything a black American knows is what other races of people has told them. They know nothing of themselves original from beginning of time. And nobody will teach them. With this behavior, thought so, nigga. Luckily, nobody taught them anything. It's because of this behavior, as the feeling is already with many Africans and Caribbeans who came over there to the north not to mingle with you. Because of this kind of behavior, man. Real talk.
And the fact that people are acting like they don't fucking understand that is fucking beyond me. Beyond me. And the black Americans who are kissing ass and who are sitting here giving these people your spot, you are insane. You have been so conditioned that you don't even understand what you're doing to your own damn self. Very sad. Very, very sad. But yes, black Americans have every right to be in an uproar about it. Period.
But nobody told you that you were African. You came out in the 80s and said that you were African American. Those Africans live in South America, in the jungle, Quilombo, Palenque, Colombia, Brazil, Njuka, where I live. What is your original indigenous language? What is your indigenous food since you built America? Columbus was never in the United States, yeah? All your whole life and history is a lie, just like the colonizer. Cursed people, man. Real talk. Cursed shall they be in the
I was
field.
wondering why no one thought to say and voice their opinion that when we look at...
Yeah, this was a Caucasian woman saying she thinks it's appealing when these Caucasian cops are mistreating these American Negroes on the streets. Let's hear it, man. They're patriotic. After our Caribbeans and Africans are gone, this Caucasian over there will know, listen, man, go back to Jim Crow. Nobody will let you into their country. No Caribbean, South American, or African country will let these people ever come to their country. After they seen these videos, thought
When
so,
I
nigga.
look at these white men they are the epitome of masculine, and watching some of these police officers manhandle these black men in the street is very attractive, and it's a turn on, you know. And I'm wondering, does anybody else feel like that?
Hold on.
Yes, Lord.
Y'all off the chain, okay? Off the proverbial chain.
That's Discord. That's
I'm
Discord.
telling
Oh,
you.
okay.
Yeah, that's Discord.
I was wondering.
So Tariq Nasheed is showing this off because this is his culture or trend. Yeah. Yeah, man, it's sad, man. We brought the Nike, man. We brought Gucci. What? Yeah. Um, there's culture. But yeah, but if that's why you could say, yeah, they qualify as being stupid. Otherwise, they would know how to better themselves. Alright, real talk. So you see him always in
FBA, the
pain.
Foundational Black American. These niggas ain't involved in nothing outside.
Oh,
They ain't
this
doing
is
shit
an old
outside.
video,
They're on the
bro,
internet
this
looking
part.
for niggas that look just like them to degrade
This
and call
part is an old video, but this guy came out and apologized to the so-called Black Americans because he's also Black Americans. End of the day, they will all choose their own people because there is also continental Africans making videos. I'm smarter than these Caribbeans and these Black Americans. That's why I'm saying, man, let's everybody go to their own country, their own continent, be a king in your own home. Nobody is gonna approach even a little bit to my home. Long at least be a king or anything in my home, you stupid. Yeah. Anybody out there saying they are maroon and they are Negro is not a maroon, it's a lie. My people do not identify as Negro. We identify with ethnicity. Anybody who cannot tell you their original ethnicity from beginning of time cannot be maroon is a lie, man. That's the real talk. Let's hear it.
all day. I don't see these niggas doing no work against none of these fucking Nazis, none of these fucking Klansmen, nothing. All I see is them niggas calling out other black people all day. That's divisive as fuck. Questioning niggas. Where you from? Where was you born? Nigga gotta show you your freedom papers? Damn, massa. I gotta show you the freedom papers? Who is these niggas on this tag? Bunch of motherfucking Stevens over there trying to check a nigga blood. Want to check a nigga papers. Sound like ICE. Another 3-letter organization. Healing and perspective.
Black hunters, that's how what it sounds like. Slave capturers from America. When I say America, it's South America. Columbus was in Haiti. The name was stolen by, just like you see Donald Trump stealing oil from Venezuela in the open, living on stolen land, swearing on the Bible in court. How more deceptive can anything be? Living on stolen land, swearing on the Bible, swearing to be children of a so-called God, because their God can never be my God. I've explained many times. When you go to the city, you go to your own home. Your thinking is not my thinking. Your Allah is not my Allah. Your Jesus is not my Jesus. You have 2 hands just like Michael Jordan. Can you play basketball like Michael Jordan? No. You have 2 legs just like Messi. Can you play football like Messi? No. You have a voice like Michael Jackson. Can you sing like Michael Jackson? No. Just saying. Nigga. In Suriname they say, si kapwe dianga kabitay de anawang. Dat nagide sana man to di belwe balita kyala manawang. Si kapwe dianga kabitay de anawang. Yeah, real talk. Let's hear it.
Or hate speech and fear mongering. But a lot of us only know how to be in community with abusers. So when niggas start talking about healing, when niggas start talking about organization, we start talking about inclusion, we start talking about mass communal practices. You've never seen that. That's not your experience. That's not where you feel comfortable. Calling niggas names, checking niggas verification. What hood is this? What hood is that? Now, if we was gangbanging and killing each other, it would be a problem. But it's not a problem when a nigga asks where you from and it's on the internet and it's on the basis of a culture that we created out of oppression. You don't.
But FB is just another gang like the Crips, like the Bloods and the Crips. Only on the internet. Going out looking for beef and trying to, because they think they are able to do anything. They are officially qualified as racist. Because a racist is someone who will use their resources to attack another group of people, to demise them or to destroy them. And that is what these black Americans been doing for 8 years now. And for me, it's 500 years because they are the black hunters. Foundationally black hunters of America. That's these Negroes. Look it up. Black Hunters America. 5 civilized tribes and buffalo soldiers. I'm from the jungle. OKHANO, nigga. We can never be the same. That's why this Tariq Nasheed is saying, I'm a maroon too. How can you be maroon when you're from a different continent? You're not even on the continent where Columbus was. Where maroon live. Is South America. It's different continent just like Asia and Africa. Nigga. And the leader of your black Americans, Tariq Nasheed, cannot know even understand these things. Just imagine the leader of the black Americans is a pimp who cannot understand anything going around stealing other people's identity. I'm selling Ogun juice, but you hate Nigerians. I'm making this 1804 Haitian movie, but you hate Haitians. Yeah, just like your ancestors. And these Negroes want to tell you that their ancestors and yours were the same. Not with mine, they're not, because I know so. That their ancestors are enemy of my ancestors. Plantation Negroes has always been enemies of my ancestors. My people don't consider themselves to be Negroes. We identify like I am, like Okano. These other ones will say Okanisi or Samaka, but these days this Samaka will tell you they are Negroes because they have Dutch name. So I don't have Dutch name. My name is Njali. All my grandfathers and grandmother have their original African name still. Real talk, man. So yeah, let's hear it.
Other niggas participate in your culture because they come over here and degrade him, and you know the business of colonization better than anybody. These niggas is brainwashed. I'm not going back and forth with no nigga that come here from another country in search of the American dream when I know this shit is a nightmare. I'm not going back and forth with no nigga that think he finna get some favor from these white people. I see you niggas that's born in America do the same shit. Michigan head coach, that nigga ain't no tether. Stephen A. Smith ain't a motherfucking tether. How many niggas have we seen tap dance and degrade black people that are from America, born in America? When niggas do it from abroad, I don't say it's an issue with them. I know that they're brainwashed by the system. Because they went through colonization over there, just like we went through it over here. Why the fuck is they leaving Africa?
Exactly. That's why I was saying they want to bring in the videos this stupid guy with this Mexican way. But we love Scott. A Jamaican said, and he's not African. So what? There is plantation Jamaicans from the city, and there is mountain Jamaican in the jungle. That's why I'm saying you are not maroon, because I'm from the jungle. I know you are the enemy, the children of the Caucasian with 30% colonizer blood, identified as colored, kleurling. In South Africa, you are identified as colored. You are not black, you are not African. That's what we know out here. You are only African in America, North America, United States with 1 drop of African blood. You are black. That's only over there. We do not accept your rule because you are a slave colony. Your United States of America are slaves of the European. Go ask them if they don't pay tax to the European. A stupid one. You are what you are, man. You live in the slave colony. Accept it and move on. That's the position that the one who created the globe and the life and this life gave to you.
Because Europeans are destabilizing their countries, inserting capitalist dictators, fascist dictators in more democratic socialist societies, toppling governments, and then sending the niggas fleeing, where do they go? To America. And what do? They come through with their religious minds, with their colonized minds, and destable black American revolutionaries because they don't know no better. And it's a bunch of niggas in America that don't know no better. They only are used to being in a community with abusers. We have been oppressed in this country for 400 years. Some of us don't know how it feels not to be oppressed. Some of you ain't comfortable if you're not oppressed. You've never created an idea of what freedom looks like for you. Black Americans, and I advocate for this,
Exactly. That's why I'm saying my people were in the jungle for 500 years, and these people that were in prison for 400 years, 500 years is gonna come out and tell me, you ran into the jungle. You just like I am. Do you eat my food? No. Why were your ancestors attacking my people, capturing them in the jungle, bringing them to the plantation? You are a black hunter. You was killing my race in the jungle there. That's why we wiped you out and slavery stopped, not because of Lincoln. My people were raiding the plantations, and Willie Lynch is from Wild Coast, from Guyana. That's why Willie Lynch even left Guyana. I've shown you in the videos before of the black hunters. Go and watch my videos, man. Real talk, you hear that, Tariq Nasheed? Over there in Asia looking for medicine for your kidney stones, allegedly. Because you are cursed, you and your bots. Real talk.
Nigga, me and Big Cat are the blackest of black Americans. We are true to the black American experience. We are proud. We also understand that our story doesn't start here nor end here. The Panthers were Pan-Africanists. Marcus Garvey was a Pan-Africanist. All the leaders and things that came before you that gave you the blueprint to feel revolutionary were also thinking about global movements, mass communal practices instead of micro movements.
These FBA conversations are just white supremacy in black skin. This is white supremacy. If you feel the need to not only separate yourselves from other black people, but put them beneath you to the point where you have an AI photo of you sitting on a throne as a true black American, you're just a white supremacist in black skin. That's what you are. Instead of acknowledging that there are different ways to be black and there are different types of black people, you are trying to disqualify Africans and put yourself above them. And that is a product of how American society has treated black people. And black
Exactly. Yeah, because the colonizer has marginalized them, beat these guys up for 400 years. They are out here looking for other people to show the colonizer, you see, even that he was destroying all these so-called black Americans, they still stronger than these Africans and Caribbeans. You was marching in 1960. I do not acknowledge your being and your state. Only the colonizer does. I have a treaty from 1620 and 1760 before your United States ever existed, before even the Netherlands existed. My country existed in the Amazon. Yes, you stupid one. You hear that, Tariq Nasheed? So this guy is saying he's not part of the FBA, but it's just what I was saying, because many of these guys will come up. I'm not FBA, man. I'm not with Soap Seri and niggas with good cop, bad cop. Who is FBI? We have no time for that. We have real life out here with consequence. That's why I said my God is consequential. Yours is not. Yeah, these guys will go to church for 1,000 years saying they're waiting for whatever. Real talk. Not my race, nigga. And yeah, Tariq Nasheed. Real talk. Let's leave it.
Who were born and raised in the hood and have been mistreated and othered and policed heavily, that has developed an insecurity within your brain that, you know, that forces you, that pushes you to want to put yourself above other people. Because white America has put this demographic of black people at the bottom of society, y'all are looking around for somebody to be better than. And you have picked fellow black people.
Exactly. You see that? Just like coolies, when Indians came to Suriname, they were doing the same thing. The city Negroes are doing the same thing because they were all colonized and enslaved. Even Chinese will try and bleach their skin. Nigerians are trying to bleach their skin to become like the colonizer, South Africans, Black Americans. So this is, for example, what I mean like here in my videos. This is from my culture. Has nothing to do with your Caucasian or culture or whatever you think. These people come from colonization and will tell you, this Caucasian stole the land of the Native Americans. What else did he steal? So he only stole things from you and not from my people? That's why I know we are not the same race. That's why I keep saying same race, so that you know that we are not even considered to be blood. Yeah? Yes, the real talk. I don't know why these people are asking for reparation when you have the Caucasian but 25%. It's just like giving the Caucasian money back. When these are the black hunters who were killing so-called maroon people in the jungle. That's why the maroon people wipe them out. That's why you have terms like dreadlocks, dread man, fearful man with locks. There are dreadlocks, dreada. There are dread man. In Suriname they said amati dread, van dread man. Yeah. So yeah, man. Let's take it there. These Negroes, man, that's the real talk.
And you trying to claim them not being black is you looking for a scapegoat, a cop-out for your own prejudice. Your own prejudice. They come from the same continent that your ancestors came from, but y'all don't want to believe that because you also don't want to be African. You claim that you are native to America. You're not. Your black ass is not native to America. Y'all have no evidence of that, but you keep saying it. You have.
Yeah, but if he's native to America, why is he asking for reparation for what happened to Africans? And only black people on the planet are Africans. Black people don't have Caucasian blood. Other Caucasians are black. If black people are a race of people with Caucasian blood, Caucasians are black. Right? 1 plus 2 is 3, 2 plus 1 is 3. If Tariq Nasheed with his 25% Caucasian blood is black and African, Caucasians have the right to say they are black and African. Because Tariq Nasheed, who is saying with his black Americans that they are black, they have Caucasian blood saying they are black. So what stops the Caucasian from saying that they are black? Because black people with their blood claiming to be black. You stupid one. Because if they are black with Caucasian blood, then with African blood they are also Caucasian. Because to me they are Caucasian. To the Caucasian they are black. But to my race these people are Caucasian. If you go to my race in the jungle, they will say, no, those people from plantation, they are Caucasian, man. Yeah, they are, even in Africa, they will call them Musungu. Even here in the Netherlands, when Africans see me, they will see me as people from Curaçao, Suriname, and they see me, get to know me a little bit. They will say, hey, you are different than those other people. Then I will have to explain, I'm not Surinamese, I'm OKHANO from the jungle. I'm African from the jungle of Amazon. They stole the identity and gave it to their children, then come here to Netherlands, and then they take the Saramacanos and other races of Native Americans and go take the name Kwaku like it's theirs when they are from the plantation with colonizer names, just like these black Americans. You see the deception there, and these so-called people are walking around with crosses around their neck like. So you must understand that these are devils, born devils. That's why their circumstances was just like that for 400 years. And so even this colonizer has never known peace. Look them dying in Ukraine. Look them dying in these Muslims who was doing this slavery for 10,000 years. Is dying in Gaza. Yeah. The real talk, nigga. Do you think many people thought they was gonna do evil and then nothing would happen? No, man. This Caucasian is dying, this Israeli is dying in Ukraine there, even the Russians are dying there, these Muslims are dying. To me, all those people are sinful people. Just like this black American. So all this complaint about slavery is fake because Columbus was in Haiti, not even in the United States. He was never in the United States. Haiti, South America is a different continent. So we and black Americans are not even blood related. Unless you believe that the papers I shown you about these slaves being taken from Jamaica to North America. Real talk, nigga. So when Yere is just like the Papua and the continental African. The Papua is an Asiatic African. You understand? That's how I view Tariq Nasheed and his bunch. Just like the Australian Aboriginal and the continental African, just like that. To me, Tariq Nasheed and his people are just like the Australian Aboriginal and coolies from India, Dravidian. Yes. Just like the Caucasian, he is a stranger to me. My people never consider, maybe other people, but in my house, we don't consider those people to be our people. So all this delineation stuff, I don't understand it, because you made movie that Maroon ran away and left you behind. Maybe they didn't want to be with you in the same house. My people have delineated from you 500 years ago, know you as the Black Hunter, the enemy, and you still out here like a woman. I'm leaving. These niggas are like the woman saying, I'm leaving. And for you to be looking for respect, you need to respect me. When you say leave, they go to their bed and wake up in the morning and come back. I'm leaving. That is these women. They are women. Feminized Negroes. That's why they walk around with dresses on the runway. Real talk.
A colonist mindset. You guys sound like house slaves. That's what you sound like. I've been with massa way longer than these new slaves that came from a different plantation. That's what y'all sound like. You're the same as the Hebrew Israelites. You guys don't want to be actually black. Because the black diaspora, we all came from one place, Africa. You don't want to be African. So you look for other ways. You look for identities that can take you away from Africa, or you make up identities that can take you away from Africa. You're African, whether you like it or not. That's why we look the same. That's why our features are the same. Our hair, our nose, our lips, our skin is the same. You notice how people native to America, Greenland, Russia, they have similar looks. You have Inuit people, you have Native Americans, you have Canadians, Native Canadians. They all have a similar look, and they don't look black, do they? No. People native to Japan, they might have darker skin, but their eyes are different. They don't look like Africans. But if you look at people in Madagascar, in Tonga, Fiji, and us, we all look similar. You guys, you're not paying it. You need therapy. You need therapy. Whiteness has put all black people at the bottom of society. And the people affected by it the most are people raised in the hood and people in poverty in Africa. And this is why I talk about Christianity and white supremacy, because it's all interconnected. They have warped the psyche of black people, especially in the impoverished countries in Africa and the impoverished ghettos in America. They have warped the psyches of black people to the point where they feel that they need a white savior. And that's why when missionaries from Ukraine post stuff where they're in the center of the photo surrounded by black children of Africa, I know that this is a byproduct of white supremacy. They want to paint Africa as some impoverished, destitute continent that needs a white savior. And because Africa is held back by Europe stripping it of its resources and then stripping Africans of their identity and self-respect, self-love, self-esteem, they haven't been progressing, and that causes y'all to not want.
Yeah, but Africa has just been free for like 50 years now. These dumb Americans don't even know that after slavery in 1863, the colonizer went to Africa and destroyed it. And colonized those people, start killing them in Zimbabwe, all those places, in Congo. They are stupid. Man, I've never seen a race of people this stupid as these so-called black Americans. Real talk. And I'm not speaking on this guy, obviously. Gross of them. That's why this guy is coming out. I'm not part of it. But yeah, man. Collateral damage, man. That's how I move. Collateral damage. You see? And this thing is this guy with this wisdom. These black Americans will not accept this kind of guy. No, they want the pimp money because they are devils. Accept it that gross of those people there are devils, just like the colonizer. Yeah, they are really children of the colonizer. Because if you have 30% colonizer blood on a plantation 400 years with the colonizer, that's why they eat mac and cheese. I don't eat mac and cheese. My people have afingi, pokpo, kwakanga, kasaba. You heard that? You hear that? That's cultural food that these guys don't have. Yeah, that shit and this bunch are chitlins, piggy belly eaters, man. The stomach where the doo-doo, where poop stays in the pig. That's what this Mo Tariq Nasheed used to eat, man. That's why he's not used to a good life. He feels threatened, like, oh, if this guy comes, I cannot compete. And he's not the only one doing it. Like I said, I've seen even continental Africans making videos. I'm smarter than these black Americans and these Caribbeans. But they are not doing it for 8 years straight. Every day. That's maybe one frustrated African colonized, not even frustrated African, is a colonized African. Just like an FBA African, the one that is colonized, and think if I'm a lawyer, I have achieved more than these other so-called black people. No, achievement for your people is rebuilding what you have, what your race has lost. That only that can be a gain for you. The rest is supporting the system of the colonizer. If you become a lawyer in this system, the judge can have you picked up and debar you whenever they like. Because you're part of their system. They make the rules. Yeah. These people, many of them don't know what autonomy is. So many colonized places in Africa don't know it either because they are just free for 50 years, 60 years. Many of them were in war. They had no television for 30, 40 years. Do you have time to watch television if you are in Sudan right now? These people are, it's not stupidity, it's jealousy, sickness. They, man. I will see when they start and when they will start with these people when everybody is gone in America over there. They think anybody will come out and, yeah, man, like George Floyd time. No, those days are over, man. Outrage about black Americans getting hurt is gone forever. You are a qualified racist. You use every resources you got, which is the American government, to sponsor your videos to attack other races of people. Because you are not our race. Our race does not have 30% Caucasian blood. You do. You are a colored people. Just like they call you in the Netherlands kleurling, or in South Africa they call you colored. Yeah. Obama is a mulatto. Yeah. Malata. He is a colored guy. Just like this guy and this name, Trevor Noah. Trevor Noah is a colored. Yeah, he is colored, and black is a color, so he can say yes, I am black because black happens to be a color also. You see that? Like a Chinese can say, yeah, I am yellow if they want to. Yeah, in that sentence, in that context, they can use it. But to identify as a pure blood African, say I'm African, they would say, okay, if Trevor Noah is an African, then Caucasians are Africans. Because he also got African blood and Caucasian blood. So he is an African with Caucasian blood. That would mean that Africans have Caucasian blood, and then Caucasians are African. Then there is no race on the planet. If what these stupid Americans with their one-drop rule would be real. They are stupid. That's why here in Europe, the Europeans, Caucasian, they call these Americans stupid Americans. They are even most, this black American is even more stupid. We have founded all these things, inventions. Nigga, your people are they own the media. These people are stupid. They own the propaganda machine, just like I make African videos and you make these fake black American videos. I'm speaking the truth. Columbus was never in North America, United States. But they will find my videos because they are your parents. They are cursed just like you. Your colonizer father is cursed just like this black American with this Israeli over there. So well, let's play a small part left, and then I'm gonna leave it at that.
To identify with Africa. There was somebody on one of these
So
FBA
this guy
live.
is saying he's not part of the FBA stuff, but just like I said, collateral damage. We have no time, at least I don't, to go out and look who is FBA or not. To me, it's so scary. Women looking for trouble, so we can say, let's make up. Nah. Yeah, we feel too manly
yesterday, that was basically calling Africans knuckle draggers. Ashy knuckle drag. That's the most disgusting thing you can say about another black person. You are a disgusting, nasty ass person. You're disgusting. And you sound just like your masters because y'all have become tools for white supremacy. And you don't even hear yourselves because you feel special about being a foundational black American. You think you're good because you identify with blackness while trying to strip other people of their blackness. You're stupid. Now, see, I gotta...
Exactly. And they are the children of the colonizer, saying they are the slaves. Just imagine that. Thinking about it again, these people have the colonizer blood saying they are the African. Then nobody was enslaved. The colonizer was enslaved. Because black Americans are not black. They are fake black Americans. They have Caucasian blood. So Caucasian don't have black blood. And black people don't have Caucasian blood. 1 plus 2 is 3, 2 plus 1 is 3. As above, so below. Nigga? So all this thing is fiction, fictional black Americans foolery. Foolish black Americans, foundational busted open Americans, man.
I want to be tender with these people because I know they need therapy. Y'all need therapy. This is not normal. And then when you notice that people don't like you, you're asking questions like, why do people hate FBAs? Your mentalities are sick. Your mentalities are just white.
Exactly just like the Caucasian. Why do you hate us? You had my people in slavery. Do you hate us? That's what they doing. Because they are the same, the devil they were speaking about, all these Israelite. The Caucasian is the devil, the Bible speaks of. No, you are. Nigga. My indignation against this shall be forever. Remember, cursed shall they be in the field. Cursed shall they be in the city. Nigga. Are these colonizers not cursed in Ukraine right now in the city? Are these so-called Muslims not cursed in Gaza right now in the city? Are these black Americans not cursed in the city with this Caramello and all these things? George Floyd? You are all cursed. Let's hear it. They are cursed people. They are devils going around acting like they are human. That's the real talk. Most of these so-called humans are not humans. They are devils going around disguised as humans. That's what I'm saying. Real talk.
Repackaged. And you don't see yourselves. I can't stand people who don't see themselves. And I don't hate people who call themselves FBAs. I pity your mentalities. Because instead of developing security within yourself and self-esteem by appreciating who you are, appreciating the contributions of blackness in the diaspora overall, and appreciating where you actually come from, you are separating yourselves from Africa. You have no proof that you're actually native to America, and you don't want to acknowledge reality. And the reality is, if your ancestors weren't kidnapped, you'd still be in Africa, whether you like that or not. Those are the facts. Y'all want every other identity but what actually belongs in your DNA, what actually is in your DNA. And that means that white supremacy is winning. You guys are tools for the CIA without them even having to do anything.
But they see it in this way, like, listen, I'm not African because I have 30% Caucasian blood. Well, fine. That means you are mixed, so you are not qualified for any reparation because Africans were enslaved, not mixed people, not mulatto, not quattrone. Yeah? If you have 50% Caucasian blood, you are mulatto. If you have 25% like Tariq Nasheed is claiming, you are called quattrone. If you have 1/8, you are called octrone. That's how it is out there. All these things with 1 drop of black blood, for African blood, you are now black now. And Nigeria is in Africa for those stupid ones. I saw this girl from Diaspora talk, or whatever her name is. Was Diaspora something. Why are these Africans using Negro? Because Nigeria is in Africa. And one of them came and said, a German woman wrote it down. In the Bible, you mean? Like Simeon who was called Niger? In the Niger River, in the Nile River over there? Yeah, they are sad. They are the devil, man. Real talk, they are the devil the Bible speaks of. The same thing these Negroes were saying about the colonizer. It's them. And it's normal because it's the colonizer is their father and has been their father the colonizers have been their father for 400 years now. What do you expect? Eh? So father, so son. Nigga, in Dutch they say een appel valt niet ver van de stam. Appel valt niet ver van de boom. Nigga.
Without them even having
Apple
to.
does not fall. The apple does not fall far from the tree. Yeah, it's in English also. Yes, an apple does not fall far from the tree. Yeah, they were on the plantation with the colonizer, and they are the colonizer, the racist Black Americans. Real, because racist is someone who will use their resources to attack other people, to marginalize them, and that is what these black so-called fake Black Americans do. Because Columbus was in South America, a different continent. Go look it up.
Who came up with this shit? Foundational Black Americans. Who came up with that? Have y'all even asked yourselves that? Because you so quickly and easily pick up identities as long as it doesn't revolve around Africa. As long as it can make you feel better about yourself and by putting yourself above other Black people, it's okay. You're being a white supremacist. I can't stand this shit. I cannot stand it. You're dividing us, and that's exactly what they want. Don't you think they would want you to identify with the country that they came up with? I know that I was born in America. I am an American. But I would easily relinquish this citizenship if I could find somewhere Black.
Well, I don't want them to come to my side, because just like I tell these Paramaribo people from the city, from the plantation, they are cursed for killing my people in the Amazon jungle. That's my culture. They have their own king, own gramang, all those things, because we are not the same race of people. All these things coming together, you see it in South Africa, they hate each other. Ghanaian and Nigerians, many times they fight. Jamaicans and Nigerians in UK, many times they fight. Russians and Ukraine are fighting. Pakistani and Indians and East Indians are fighting. Taiwan and China are fighting. These Uyghur and these Chinese even, they have troubles over there. Just saying, the Sunnis and the Shiite are fighting. Those are Muslim groups fighting. Protestants and Catholics are fighting. What I see is scammers going around thinking, let me try and gather a few people and get money from them. While using other people's name, just like Tariq Nasheed was using 1804 Haitian Revolution. He sold it, made money, then cussed out Haitians. He went to the maroon stuff, after that cussing out Jamaicans. Before that he was Muslim, Tariq Nasheed. Before that he was what was his name? I don't even Marcus Sanders or whatever. Yeah.
and rich and beautiful to live in, where I could be myself and not have to worry about what other people think. If Africa wasn't so doggone homophobic. But anyway, don't you think they would want you to identify with the country that they made?
You see what I mean? This is what I say. I was saying. They was not homophobic. It's not their culture. Many things are not allowed in America. That's what I mean with they have no respect for other people's culture. This is the only mistake this guy is making. They want to force themselves upon other people. Why should anybody care what you're doing in your bedroom for you to demonstrate it every day? Like Africans don't want to do it because they have got, no, it must be an illusion what they think, because you feel supreme. Just the same way thing he was saying about FBA is the same way he feels about this and phobic thing he was saying, the LT thing. Those people are not smart enough to understand that this should be happening. No, they have God. You don't understand, because to them you are the devil. Just like Black Americans, plantation Negroes are the devil to my race in my house, because they have been killing my people for 500 years and we wipe them out. They have their own language. We don't eat the same food. We are not the same people. In 1986, 1984, they came there into the jungle again. What did they come do over there? To kill my people again. With this Brunswick Jungle Commando, Angola Cruzaramakanos, Tukayana, Native Americans, Indians, National Army, Bouterse, mixed people. With coolies and Japanese and Chinese in this army. You gotta, yeah, only a fool would accept something like this, black Americans into their home, man. They are the colonizer. To me, they are Caucasian. It's always been like that where I come from Suriname in the jungle to Maroon people. Any Maroon tell you they are Negro, they are lying that they are Maroon. There are Maroon do not identify with Negro and all those things. There are Negroes are from the plantation. If you live in the jungle in America, where Columbus went, discovered America, they will call you Africans. Then they will tell you you live in the trees, just like they tell the continental African. All these things, African Buddhist scratches, are things that the colonizer was saying to these plantation Negroes like Tariq Nasheed. And then when the continental African came there, they start degrading this, thinking they're degrading the continental African by applying the same thing to this continental African. We don't want those races near my people. They are cursed. It's not a joke. Go and ask city Negroes as well if what I'm saying is a joke. Anybody who has killed my race in the jungle there is cursed. That is my culture. Forever. Your children, all these city Negroes, their children, with the Saramacano, Angola, Krutukayana, city Negroes, Bouters, they are cursed. Yeah, because they came killing innocent people is cursed. It's not because I'm just saying it symbolic like you could go to your church. Yeah, man. No, we have God in my house that take care of those things. That's the difference. Your God is non-consequential. That's what I was saying. If these guys, there is 2 billion so-called Muslims, why is this Allah not stopping the war in Gaza? If this so-called Israeli is the child of God, why is this God of them their Messiah and Ben Joseph or whatever they call their Messiah because they don't believe in Jesus, this Israeli? Why is their Messiah not stopping the war in Ukraine? Because those people in Ukraine are part of the Israelis over there. They are the same group. Real talk, man. So I'm gonna play a last part and then leave it at that. So this guy was doing very well until he came with it. If they're not so homophobic, it's their law, it's their country, it's their God. That's why I say let everybody stay in their own home because your habit is not my habit. Why do you wanna force yourself upon to people like this FBA thing? We are not. Listen, man. If I go on the street and tell a Chinese, yo, I'm not Chinese, man, they will say, I know, and you're not my people. That's what I mean. To me, it's black American is just like a coolie, aboriginal. I don't care about them. If a black American lives next to me, I will not engage with them in any way. I'll not engage with them. I will not engage them in any way because it might be a black American woman or what. But even then, man, I don't know, man. After seeing all these things there, even black American, after all those things we've seen, nah. If you take a black American woman into your home, you expect the police at your door 24/7. A fucking devils. God damn, man. Maybe they are even more devilish than this black American and email because they are not male, they are emails, man.
Over
Real talk.
the continent that your ancestors came from, the continent that they strip of its resources and destroy and sanction coups and everything so that they can look better. They have Africa looking the way it does so that they can look better. And you guys are using their ploys trying to make yourselves better than Africans without realizing that you're being a tool for white supremacy. That's why people don't like you. That's why other black Americans who are
There's where you're wrong. It's not without realizing. I have the cartoon where Tariq Nasheed was saying he will get a lot of money for causing and attacking Caribbeans and continental Africans. I have the cartoon where he's saying it. I made a cartoon about it. Yeah, it's deliberately done, just like they were selling slaves back then, being black hunters. They are cursed. It's not a joke. It's not a saying. Look around you. Look around you and ask yourself if black Americans are cursed. Look around you. Yeah, nigga, you stupid. They are cursed. They have no God. Real talk. When they say you are cursed, it means that God will not help you because you are sinful. Your deeds of your ancestors, black hunters, killing people in the jungle and then out here lying that you were enslaved. This is the same Negroes who are buffalo soldiers in the army of the colonizer coming out here lying. The people who are being attacked live in the jungle. Real talk.
Actually woke. Can't stand y'all with this. This is silly. You don't have an identity, so you're looking for one in Hebrew mythology or foundational Black Americanism. Stop this. Stop. You're dividing Black people, and that's exactly what white people want. We are never going to progress as a Black diaspora if y'all don't think certain demographics aren't Black. Shut up. Enough. Go get some therapy and find some self-worth and self-value that doesn't revolve around putting other people down. That's the insecurity that white supremacists have. Their identity revolves around us. So if your identity revolves around putting other...
Exactly. They compare themselves to everybody else. Anybody, even I've seen this continental African compare himself, what I was saying. That's when you're not a man. I will never compare myself to not to no one, man. Are you stupid? I am me, that I know who and what I am. Man, know thyself. Why would I compare myself to something else over there? I have no time to watch anything else but my life and try to fix it as soon as possible, as much as possible. Going out, the Jamaican said, "There, you're not a man. If I went into the house of Philip Scott, his woman would jump on me immediately." He's not a man. Straight up talk, nigga. If I step into Philip Scott home right now, his Mexican woman will roll over for me immediately. Because you're not a man, boy. Everything this Philip Scott will say or do, he needs to involve a Jamaican suit, a Nigerian suit, them folks suit. Nothing is of his own. Everything is what somebody else said. Because you have no substance in your own home. Nigga? It's just like this guy I was saying from Suriname writing stories, this Makanaki Kakanaki guy about my ancestors. Why would you write a story about my ancestors when you are the enemy? If you had substance in your own home, you would have written about your grandfather and your grandmother. But if you have to write your story about my ancestors, just like Tariq Nasheed with his Maroon movie, while you're not even Maroon. Maroons live in South America, totally different continent. The most of Europe lived across the ocean. I live in Europe. All these stories of this black American involves me. I could say, yes, most of Europe. I live in the Netherlands in Europe. A Maroon story, I'm from the jungle of South America. Slavery day, the slaves were taken to so-called South America. Columbus never went to North America. United States is the name of so-called this new North America. It's the United States of the Americas. Americas is South America. The only real American over there is the Haitian and these Colombianos and these Española Dominicanos. Those are real Americans because there is where Columbus was. It's all a lie, just like Donald Trump is stealing oil from Venezuela. Everything of the black American is stolen from the land they live on, swearing on the Bible being fake because you live in a stolen land and then you're swearing on the Bible. What God supports that but the devil? Nigga, that's the real talk, man. Let's hear this last part and then leave it at that, man.
And putting yourself on an artificial throne above black people, you're just a white supremacist. Period.
Yeah, you've seen it, man. Real talk. Yeah, the only part was about this phobic thing. Leave that. Yeah, man. So this guy is gonna speak on this thing also about Tariq Nasheed.
Tariq Nasheed.
Let's hear it.
You know you done fucked up, right? Don't you never hop in my comments with this nonsense, punk. You talking about this delineation is mentally spanking these crybaby tethers. This is exactly the stupid shit I'm talking about. You think everybody that disagrees with you is not in your ethnic group. I'm a black American, African American, through and through, clown. My grandma and my grandpa from East Texas. My other set of grandparents from Mississippi. Ain't an immigrant in my family. I just know you're an idiot, fam. You wake up every day with Africans and the Caribbeans on your mind, and you haven't built anything. You took a donation to build a liquor store museum that don't got no real artifacts in it. You are a failed pimp, failed gangbanger. You ain't got nothing but failures on your resume, fam. You a failed leader. You ain't even did that shit right, man. You can't fade me at nothing, bro. This who I'm supposed to go against, bro? You a failed pimp, failed crip, failed Pan-African. You gotta tell the hairline yourself. And look at the shit you be putting in your head, bro, and the shit that stays on your mind, bro. What type of grown shit?
Exactly, because to tether is to cling on. That hair is clinging on to Tariq Nasheed hair. Tethering life, nigga. Tether means to cling on, to attach something to. Yeah, let me cling this bag on this bike. You see that? Let me cling this bag on this stairs and on the stairs here. Let me attach it on this pole, man. That is all it means. They are attaching themselves to so-called, that is clinging on, they are tethering on to. What there's that fake hair is clinging on, is tethering on to his hair, if he has any hair beneath that. You see that? He's clinging on to Japan because he's there right now, attaching himself to the Japanese culture. Oh yeah, he's looking for medicine for his kidney stones, allegedly. He is ill because he's cursed, just like his group. Cursed shall they be in the city, cursed shall they be in the cotton field. Beri cotton eye Joe. Do you remember that song? Beri cotton eye Joe, I've been gone long time ago. Cotton eye Joe, yes. That is this black American Cotton Eye Joe. And a curse shall they be in the cotton field.
Straight
Boy, that's
heterosexual man got bussy in his vocabulary, bro. Bro, you better find somebody safe to play with, bro. I give you a brain aneurysm in real life, fam. Stupid ass nigga. Now let the record reflect, bro. You don't speak for us. We all ain't FBA, bro. We black Americans, African Americans, descendants of the transatlantic slave trade, new Africans, if you will, but not no foundational black Americans. That's some whack ass shit that you made up that you really took.
exactly. If you said, man, we are new Africans, man. But because that is really what this African American thing was. Like, listen, you are now mixed with all these things. You are an African from America because it's a phenotype. Alright, let me see if I got African phenotype here in this slideshow, man. Let me see, cause yeah, and then we will see how many phenotypes you have over there. Maybe I had something about the phenotype here, man. Let me see if I'll find. Oh no, I can't see it. No, it's not here, man. Oh man, I can't see it. Yeah, I'm gonna leave it for now. I'm gonna leave it at this, man. For now. Can't see it here. Oh yeah, let's watch this one and then leave it at this. See this girl? This girl was saying Africans are not supposed to say Nigeria is in Africa. You're not African. You have Caucasian blood. You are colored. You're not black. Diaspora theory. Yes, you are only black when the Caucasian is standing next to you. To our race in South America, you're not black. You're not African. Nigeria is in Africa. Neger is the word. That word you speak in the N word is called neger, is from the Dutch. The Dutch created America. New York was named Amsterdam. Amsterdam is in Suriname, South America. Haarlem is here in the Netherlands where I'm speaking from as we speak. This is the thinking level, this toddler level, toddler level people coming out speaking. These people, you are not black, you are not an African. You are only African to the black to the Caucasian colonizer. It's stupid. These people are beyond stupid. Just imagine a Caucasian coming out and saying, you're not supposed to use the N-word because I'm a Negro. You're not. You're stealing names. A diaspora theory. Go and ask your grandmama. You're not black. You are called mulatto or a quattrone. You are a mixed people. You are called colored. Kleurling in the Netherlands, they call you kleurling. In South Africa, they call you colored. Go back to school. These black Americans, so-called fake black Americans, because they are fake. Columbus was in Haiti, not in Santo Domingo, not in North America, United States. So I'm gonna leave it at that. These people are beyond stupid. African and Caribbean shouldn't say the N-word. Yeah, Nigeria, Niger in the Bible is in Africa. Neger is called Neger. Schwarzenegger, have you heard about Arnold Schwarzenegger? It comes from Zwarte Neger, from Germany. Those are the people who create, those are your slave masters. You stupid one. Your mac and cheese is from the Dutch people. Jumping the broom is from the Irish people. Your mistletoe is from these Dutch people here. Jesus, man. Do you see the stupidity level? This is unbelievable, man. Yeah, I'm gonna leave it at that. You've seen it. That's the real talk. So this guy here, I know you're different, but just like I said, collateral damage, man. We have no time for good cop, bad cop. And I know you're not doing good cop, bad cop with Tariq Nasheed, but we have no time for that. We are too serious out here. If we had time for this foolery, we would still be on the plantation. I am maroon. People from the plantation are enemies of my ancestors for 400, 500 years in the jungle in South America. Go look it up. Blank Hunter, Suriname, Bonnie Wars. Now, Bonnie Wars was later. It was in the 1800s. What I'm saying is in the 1500s, because where they written, the one I was showing was from 1515. They say they brought the first people there. But it's them saying, the colonizers saying 1550. Whatever, man. So I'm gonna leave it at that. So it's collateral damage. I'm not busy with who is FBA or who is not FBA, man. It's a carpet bombing, nigga. Once you attack, if you in a house and you throw a stone to me, I'm destroying that whole country, not even that house. Yes, I shoot with a bazooka on a mosquito. That's what I'm doing. Real talk. Hey, laters, man.